If you ever look at your body in the mirror and be like, ew, ew, well, me too. And everything started when I left for uni. I was 18 years old, going on my own. I changed countries, I went to England. And that's what shit started to go down. I am telling you, go down. Obviously, the first thing you want to do when you get to a new country is making friends, making connections, so you can build your own family. But I messed up. I booked this one room in a very tiny place. Parents came with me to England to settle me in, and I was not feeling it. I was not feeling the vibe. I did not want to live there. It was literally 8 square meters, so tiny, and the guys that were living there were not inviting at all. They were way older than me, they were not chatty. I spent there a week and I didn't even get to meet my flatmate, like girl flatmate, because she wouldn't get out of the room. The only thing that you would notice was the weed in there, in the corridor, the main corridor. The only reason I knew she existed. After a week I said enough and I called my landlord, 18 years old, having my English was shit. And I called this British lady and I'm telling her, look, I want to break the contract, I'm not going to be staying here. She starts shouting at me, shouting. My parents were still with me, but they couldn't do anything because guess what? They are Spanish and they don't speak English. Anyway, I had the very huge luck to go to student accommodation. They offered me to get into a hall. And I was like, okay, you can keep my deposit, I'm just gonna leave. So coming from another country, another language, another culture, another weather, no sun. Most amazing flatmates on planet Earth, thanks God. So they were my first connections and I still talk to them because I love them so much. But I started realizing that I wasn't making friends in my course because we had little classes and I was still adjusting to the whole language. So I started to become insecure and I started dressing up in a way that people could not pick on me, even though it was all in my head. No one was picking on me. So I started dressing basic, and do not do that. Do not do that. It will be the end of you. Part 2 coming in.